improve existing products and meet the challenge of new end uses. We not only value our products, but we also value our employees. For more information, email us at info@drakeextrusion.com or give us a call at 276-632-0159.
This is the best dental practice I have ever.
Good evening and welcome. I'm Christian Hall and you're watching BTW21 News. And everyone, thank you for joining me this evening. First of the day, we're going to take it to Mr. Eric Phillips on his thoughts on the election yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think we won by about 30 percentage points, and I'm happy that the good people of 48th District saw fit to reelect me and send me back to advocate on behalf of our area and our region. I think that I've done a good job. I know I've worked really hard, put a lot of effort into it over the last 2 years, so give me the opportunity to do it for another 2 years. Obviously, on top of that, I was extremely disappointed by our statewide results. I think, there were a lot of things that we could unpack that were part of the cause of that. I think Virginia is uniquely impacted by, the government shutdown. Frankly, I think if the Democrats were that worried about it, that they should have some senators vote for it. Republicans have passed a clean continuing resolution 13 times. But because they have a lot more money. And I want to say that's one of the things my opponent seems to talk about a lot. Anybody who wants to can go, look, Democrats outspent Republicans in Virginia, I don't know, 2-1, 3-1. It's not even close. They're the party of the rich at this point. They're the party of the billionaires and the money. There's several of them in Virginia that fund these campaigns, and they did a good job with that money, blaming the federal issues on state legislators somehow. I mean, I'm not running for Congress. I'm running for delegate. I don't have a vote on whether the government stays open or stays shut. I don't have a vote on what they do about Medicaid or Medicare. I don't have a vote on any of those things. But somehow, in Northern Virginia and some of the places where we lost seats, they were able to do a good job of federalizing a state election, and it obviously worked in their favor. So it seemed like it was a good strategy for them in the end. But I think it was misguided by the voter to believe that, or to put it on the folks here at the state level. And then lastly, the governor's race, obviously. We're going to have to learn to work across the aisle to get anything done. And I think that if you have a good idea or you have good things to do for your area, we ought to be able to get them done. If they really care about all Virginians, I listened to her speech, her victory speech, and she said she's going to be the governor for all Virginians. And I sure hope that's true. And if so, I look forward to working with her on the things that we can agree with that'll be good for Southern Virginia. Yeah, so, I mean, I assume you're talking about, the county and the municipality map. The majority of Virginia geographically is still red. It's your population centers that are blue. And so when you look at, where the turnout was the highest, it was in Fairfax County, and Loudoun County, and Prince William County, who were the most affected by the government shutdown. And again, I think that uniquely impacts Virginia more than any other state, because there's so many federal workers, particularly in the 495 outside the Beltway crowd up there, which is all Virginia. I think that they should be talking to their senators about signing on to the clean continuing resolution to get the government back open. I want the government back open. I think it's ridiculous to ask federal workers to work without pay. I mean, who in the world wants to do that, right? I mean, we've all got bills, we've got lives, we've got things, and to have to work on top of it and not get paid is ridiculous. So, look, they spent a ton of money. Again, they outspent us 2-3-1, and they used that issue to hammer us over the head with it. That area already votes blue, but that energized their base and a lot more than it energized our base down here because we're not affected by it. So Democrats showed up. Listen, elections are all about turnout and who can get their folks to show up to the polls. And if you look at the percentages of people who show up and vote in Henrico County, right around Richmond, which is generally blue. If you look at Fairfax County, their folks showed up in the 70s and 80%. We're lucky to get 40% in rural Virginia, our side, and there are a lot of reasons why, and we'll have to do some soul searching and figure some of these questions out. But I still think we have the best ideas, the best vision for Virginia. We didn't articulate it that well, obviously, and that didn't come across to the voters, so we got to figure that part out. But to answer your question, yeah, it can make it more difficult, but that's why you have to keep good relationships with members on both sides, and you have to work together the best you can to do stuff that matters for your people. And that's what I'm committed to doing. That's what I'm going to do. And good Lord willing, we'll still get some great stuff done for the 48th District.
We're here at two residents on Reed Creek Drive, here at 1805 and 1815 Reed Creek Drive. It's two mobile homes here in the Bassett community. They are occupied by a mother and son combination. One lives in each of the mobile homes. What I can tell you is we currently have those individuals as well as one additional female detained. We're not going to release their identity at this time because they've not been formally charged. We're going to afford them their due process before we identify them. What we can tell you is this the conclusion of a narcotics investigation that was conducted by the Henry County Sheriff's Office Vice Unit. We have purchased suspected methamphetamine from both of the mother and son from each of these residences on multiple occasions. And as you know, we have no tolerance for those who choose to sell drugs here in our community. There are actually two people living in this trailer right here at 1805 Reed Creek Drive, one male and one female.
Could you kind of walk me through how things went tonight as far as the search, how it went? Everybody's safe, everybody's going home tonight?
Yes, again, this is a culmination of an undercover investigation by our Vice Unit. Again, we've purchased methamphetamine from both of these residences, from both the mother and son on multiple occasions, which led to the issuance and ultimately the execution of this search warrant here tonight. Our SWAT team executed this search warrant here. We are also assisted by Henry County Department of Public Safety. They're a great partner to us. They're a great asset to the community as well. But they come with us on each and every one of our tactical operations to ensure the safety of our deputies, as well as the safety of these violators as well. At the end of the day, we want a peaceful resolution. We want everyone to leave in one piece, and we're thankful for Henry County Public Safety's partnership to ensure that that happens. Yes, this time what I can tell you is we have found a quantity of methamphetamine in each of the residences here behind us, as well as scales and other items associated with the use and distribution of methamphetamine. It's absolutely essential. Teamwork. Teamwork makes everything happen. And that's not just teamwork with Henry County Public Safety. That's teamwork with our 911 dispatchers, who we never give enough credit to. It's teamwork with the community members who oftentimes see things and bring it to our attention. And, you know, since I've become sheriff, we have opened up so many avenues for the community to communicate with us anonymously, in person. We've added the Henry County Citizen Connect portal where they can connect with us via online application. And we just recently added the new Tip 411. And you can also contact us anonymously at 276-63-CRIME. And again, if you see something, please say something. And we're thankful for the trust and relationship we've built with the community that makes many of these operations possible.
We'll take our first commercial break, guys. Don't go anywhere. I have more news when we return.
You already know we double up at Autos by Nelson, and now we're taking it to the next level. You'll still receive double the warranty on all new vehicles, but now we're offering triple the peace of mind. With free towing up to 125 miles and no collision deductible at our body shop for any new or used vehicle. It's just one more way we're tripling up at Autos by Nelson. Do you know her?
Sova Martinsville encourages men to take charge of their health starting today. Focus on 4 key areas. Schedule regular checkups, eat a balanced diet, stay active, and support your mental well-being. Small, consistent steps can lead to a longer, healthier life. Whether it's hitting the gym, eating smarter, or seeing your doctor, every action counts. Let Sova help you live your best life.
This month, get up to a $100 rebate with the purchase of select sets of Uniroyal, BF Goodwrench, Goodyear, Hankook, or General tires, or up to a $60 rebate on a set of Michelin tires. You can get up to a $125 rebate on select sets of Nitto tires, or a $70 rebate on select Cooper tires. Cunningham Tire will now have over 2,700 tires in stock, and we can install them today for as low as just $10 down. We also offer state inspections, oil changes, brakes, and alignments. Call 276-629-1142 to schedule your appointment.
This is the best dental practice I have ever been to. When I came to Greensboro Dental Associates, I feel like a real person, not another number. I feel that my time is respected and that my voice is heard, especially regarding decisions about my dental health. Every person I have came in contact with is welcoming, kind, and very skilled. Trust me, this is the place that you want to go to.
Greensboro Dental Associates, proudly serving our community for over 50 years. Give us a call so we can help you achieve your best smile.
Welcome back in, everyone. Thank you for staying with us. Next, we're going to talk to Mr. Ren Williams, the 47th delegate, on his thoughts on yesterday's election.
Yeah, I mean, we were expecting to be victorious in my race, but I was obviously paying attention to both the House of Delegates race as well as the statewide races. I was hoping that we could have had a better performance last night, but it seems as though we were overcome by things that really played out more at the national level than I think at the state level. And so we did not come away victorious in the House of Delegates. We have taken a massive hit that is going to be detrimental to Virginia, and also to lose control of the administration and the executive branch, all three statewide election offices, is extremely detrimental to our conservative values and the future of the Commonwealth and all of the economic development and regulation reduction that we were doing, etc. And I have a feeling that Virginia is going to go the way of California and New York, because we are going to continue to attach ourselves to the policy that those states usually try to carry out or enact. And we see those states failing. And unfortunately, this is going to cause Virginia to be what I would say blue for a long time. I'm concerned about what the Democrats are going to do when it comes to redistricting. I'm concerned that there's going to be a lot of election voting loosening of the guardrails that we have on our election process and system. I'm concerned about Abigail Spanberger saying that she's not willing to work with ICE and have illegal immigrants deported from our Commonwealth. I'm concerned that the right to work in the Commonwealth is going to be eliminated. I'm concerned that abortion is going to be enshrined in our Virginia Constitution without any type of restrictions whatsoever. Yeah, on our people here, our industries, are all the things that we've been working towards and our goals. I'll give you a good example that was a big deal last year. There was legislation that was being brought that would essentially remove the local government and municipalities' authorities to permit and zone solar locations, solar farm sites within like the 47th. So, for instance, the idea would then be that instead of Henry County deciding where somebody might be able to locate and place and facilitate a solar farm, Richmond is the one who would get to make that decision. So we're talking somebody who's not even from Richmond or not even from Virginia, a company that might be national or international, applying for a permit and licensure through the state government in Richmond. and then that being imposed or forced onto the residents of the 47th district. And so that kind of, control, heavy-handedness, we're going to see impact the 47th. I mean, minimum wage is going to be, forcibly increased, which sure may help some of our constituents, but it's going to hurt others and the businesses. It's going to hurt others that aren't able to get a job because those small businesses can't afford the additional cost. It's going to see people laid off because of the increased costs in payroll. And it's going to see people, it's going to see businesses deciding not to hire because they can't afford it, or laying somebody off because they can't afford it. And so I think overall it's going to be detrimental for the 47th. It is going to be a free-for-all for woke left extreme policies here in the Commonwealth. And I just hope that it doesn't have a permanent rooting into our Virginia that cannot be removed later by, common sense and strong Republican campaigns.
And now we're going to take it to Mr. Chad Hall for our BTW21 weather report.
This November 8th, the tradition roars on. The 33rd annual Big Bird Toy Run in memory of Ricky Big Bird Holcomb. Registration starts at 10 a.m., kickstands up at 1. Ride begins at Thunder Road Harley-Davidson in Danville and ends at Sport Lanes in Martinsville. $20 per rider, $25 for doubles, and every dollar helps bring Christmas cheer to local children. Join the ride. Join the tradition. The Big Bird Toy Run, November 8th. Be part of something bigger. Want to win the bike in this ad? Buy your raffle tickets today.
Thank you for being here for us for your BTW21 weather report, supported by Holy Cow Ice Cream and Ashbrook Allergy. Unfortunately, I'm not as pretty as Chad Hall, but he's not here today. But we're going to take care of the rains here for our weather report. And as we can see here, we're going to have a 1% chance of rain. A northeast wind around 6 miles per hour, sunny skies. And as we take a look at our south side, we're going to see highs at least in the area of Martinsville, 62, 63. The lowest probably going to be in the area of Southside. It's going to be 58 in Boones Mill. Overall, a nice sunny day, not too hot, not too cold. I think it's a beautiful fall day. But as we take a look into our overnight, we're going to see temperatures dropping around 30 degrees. As we can see in Boones Mill, Rocky Mount, Ferrum, even in Oak Level, maybe some areas of Martinsville throughout the night, we're going to see drops around 30 miles per hour. And we're going to see almost freezing temperatures here in Martinsville. We're going to say just above freezing, Ridgeway 34. But overall, we're going to have freezing temperatures all over our south side. And we'll take a look at our precipitation. We're going to have 4% chance of precipitation here in the area of south side. We're going to have clear night skies. So overall, not too bad of a night. But we'll look into Thursday's overall today. And we're going to give today a number 8. It's not too bad, 60 degrees, 30 degrees in the overnight. Not too cold. But we'll take a look here we're going to see sunny skies, rain percentage of 3%, winds varying from 1 to 6%, and a 6:48 sunrise today, Thursday, November the 6th. Now we'll take a look into our Holy Cow Ice Cream 5-day weather report, and we're going to go right into Friday. Friday is going to be a 63, a high, a low of 34, and partly cloudy skies. Saturday looks like we're not going to have any clouds that day. We're going to have a high 71, a low 47. Sunday, we're going to see some AM showers, hopefully, done by the overnight hours, but high 69, low 35. And Monday, partly cloudy skies at 43 and 26. So we might as well enjoy some of these high 60s, low 70s this week, because it looks like our next week is going to start off very, very cold. But hey, that has been your Ashbrook Audiology weather report here at BTW21 and your Holy Cow Ice Cream 5-day weather forecast. So my name's Jose Reyes, and we'll see you guys on Friday.
Relationships, they are the most precious and important thing we have in life. An uncorrected or improperly corrected hearing loss negatively affects each and every one of those relationships. Did you know that you have hearing insurance benefits available to you? At Ashbrook Audiology, we are the region's go-to providers for benefits from affordable hearing care, true hearing, and many more. Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter, Martinsville and Danville.
We'll take one quick commercial break, guys. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Talk is cheap. Results matter. As your conservative delegate, I've voted to crack down on violent threats, defend our schools and neighborhoods, improve public school meals. I've fought for clean water and for public health. I champion job-creating projects like the Berry Hill Mega Site and Commonwealth Crossing because Southern Virginia deserves opportunity. I will continue to advocate for the Blue Ridge Innovation Corridor as our region continues to emerge as Virginia's Center for Advanced Manufacturing and Research. I'm not here just to make speeches. I'm here to get things done. I'm Delegate Eric Phillips, and I will keep fighting for you.
Paid for and authorized by Phillips for Virginia.
Hi, I'm Simone Redd, President and CEO of Martinsville First Savings Bank. We would like for you all to come in and see us, see what products that we have and what we can do to serve you. And we like your business. We're a part of this community and we love our community. Martinsville First Savings Bank is located at 25 West Church Street, Martinsville, Virginia. And our phone number is 276-638-8771.
At PVT Express, we're fast, we're reliable, and we're here when you need us. From oil changes to major jobs, PVT has you covered with the best technicians in the business. Stop by our service center where our certified technicians will get your oil change done right. Visit us today at PVT Express, where speed meets service. PVT Express. Done right, done fast.
My name is Patrick Sharp. I'm an attorney with the law firm of Gardner, Barrow & Sharp here in Martinsville. If you've been injured in a serious automobile collision or perhaps a minor injury with a rear end collision, we've been handling personal injury cases in the area for almost 50 years. Give us a call for a free evaluation of your case, 276-638-2455.
And now it's time for your BTW21 Sports presented by Gym 24.
Anytime you're playing a rival and it's another 3L opponent who's in our region and playing at their place, we knew they were going to come out and play well. They got some good players, and I thought our kids handled the adversity well. And then second half, we talked about it, as long as we came out and played our second half the way we should, we would come out easy with a win here in the second half and put up the points we needed to and got a shutout in the second half. That was great.
And what changed in the second half to go out that lead?
Just settling down. Rivalry games, there's a lot of emotion early, and the kids all know each other, and they're all fired up. And I was like, hey, just settle down, play our game, we'll be fine, and that's what we did in the second half.
Ooh, what a dart. At the end of the day, this game is won by players, and they made some big plays. We missed some opportunities, and I feel like they came out and made some adjustments second half, and we just missed sometimes. And I feel like I could have done a better job adjusting on defense. I mean, you got to tackle Dukes all game long. That's hard, and they know that. So I felt like they were big emphasis on pound it, and then he picked his shots. Joe has always been good at that, and when they did tonight, we kind of fell asleep a little bit, rocked us to sleep, and I got to do a better job of getting my guys mentally prepared for that. I thought we did a good job in the box, keeping Dukes from the big run, the long runs they killed us with last year. We just didn't do a well enough job on the back end and coverage and getting off the field on 3rd and 10.
Go get it! That's great. We got a lot of good players. We got a good distributor of the football in Sim, and veteran guys who know what to do, and they go out and do their part. And, proud of them. Got 2 tight ends catching touchdowns tonight, so that was big. And, just mixing it around, giving them a lot of different looks and making it difficult.
What really worked on offense, because you pretty much had the same game plan the whole game long, but on the first half, it was kind of a shootout we were getting there, and then that second half, y'all shut them down.
Yeah, in the first half, offensively, we just were missing. We showed them at halftime on the videos. It was just one player here, just missing their assignment, and they're making it hard on us too. But second half we locked them up and blocked and got Duke's rolling, and that really changed the game for us. Defensively, I thought we did a really good job of putting pressure on them in the second half up front. Creating a couple turnovers and really making their quarterback scramble around and never be calm and comfortable in the pocket.
My team told me we started off slow, and they told me they was going to need me to keep going to keep this team up high. So that's what I did. I was running for my guys.
So you really kind of controlled this game and controlled the tempo, and what really helped. What can you say about your team to shut out the second half?
We knew what we were capable of, and we started off slow. So at halftime we kept our composure. We knew that it was still our game. So we went in the second half and played our game, and it showed.
Our coach told us before the game that we play our game, we could be the best, beat anybody for real. So first half was a little shaky. We fixed things up at halftime, and after halftime, we came out, shut them out, and did what we had to do to win the game.
What did they show you at halftime to really just kind of cement the deal of whatever y'all can just shut them down?
Show that we can be the better team. We know we were better than them all over, and we just showed it and stepped our physicality up a lot. And when we stepped our physicality up, it made it real better. And so we came out and shut them out, and that's what we had to do.
How's it feel having a guy like that on the team that can just control the tape?
It feels great. It feels real great, and it helps us out through the run. That's why we're 7-0 right now.
GW last week, not what you wanted at all.
Yeah, right.
This week, a little bit of a rough. You're going on you lost 2 games in a row. What can you change next week to kind of get something going?
We just got to get the train back on the track. I mean, that's what it is. And we got another rivalry game next week. It's going to be tough, and both teams are going to be ready to play. So we're just going to have to kind of, we call it, we're going to have to flush this one and on to the next one and try to get a win next week.
We'll take our very last commercial break, but when we return, we'll have your Apex Bail Bonds Crime Report.
A broken or cracked windshield can ruin a day. At Daniels Auto Glass, it's our goal to make that unfortunate scenario as painless as possible. We have been servicing Franklin County and the surrounding area since 1995. Our customers are our neighbors, and we want you to know that you have the choice who repairs or replaces your windshield. And if you can't come out to us, we can come out to you. We also offer window tinting, and we are fully equipped and certified to reset all camera systems in any windshield, both in shop and with our mobile unit.
When you need help on the road, trust the name that's always there. Harbor Towing and Recovery, located at 6010 Greensboro Road in Ridgeway, Virginia. We're certified, licensed, and insured, ready to serve you any time of day or night. Whether it's tires, brakes, or engine repair, we've got you covered. Call 276-632-2580, and remember, in a roadside emergency, tell the police to call Harbor Towing and Recovery, a name you can trust.
For nearly 30 years, Drake Extrusion offers you the personalized service and flexibility of a custom supplier. With research and development based on 2 continents, Drake is on the cutting edge of polypropylene fiber technology. We work daily with polymer suppliers to improve existing products and meet the challenge of